Welcome back, first timers. If you've been following along with us, then you know that our channel focuses on the Emerald Coast. We like to highlight events, activities, and businesses all throughout this area. But one thing that you guys have constantly been asking for is for us to get out there and try fishing.
Now, we've tried some fishing in a couple videos before, but we've never been very successful. So today we're going right to the experts to see if we can have better luck.
We put a poll out on our Instagram page asking you guys to let us know of your favorite bait and tackle shop here on the Emerald Coast. And while we got a lot of recommendations from a number of local spots, the one that kept coming up over and over again was Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle.
We're here at Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle, where we're going to meet up with one of the owners, Josh. Him and his wife, Anna, own this place. They've been gracious enough to invite us out to help us figure out our setup. They're some of the best anglers out here on the Emerald Coast. We do have a couple of fishing poles from our freshwater fishing days. We're going to see if there's any chance that we can use these out here in the saltwater. But we also want to see about getting a setup that's dedicated just for fishing in the Gulf and the Bay.
Just walking into the shop, you are going to be greeted and overwhelmed with the sheer amount of stuff that they have. They have kayaks. They have a discount rack right out front. There's clothes. There's hats. They have every single Yeti, color, shape, size known to man. They have ice chests. They have a crazy amount of bait. We just looked at the frozen bait. They have all kinds of stuff. They even have stingray, but you have to ask because it's in the back. But then they have live bait. I mean, I don't know all the differences between the bait, and I hope we're going to learn that today, or at least over time, but any bait you need, I think they have it here. And we're not even to the fishing equipment side of the house. We're just in the cups, sweaters, and hats section. This is insane.
We're a little bit early for our meetup with Josh, so we're going to just cruise around the store and check out some of the equipment. Probably need one of these for all of our catches. Might need one of these. Looks like a giant beer bong, maybe. Probably need one of these. And definitely some hooks, lines, and sinkers.
It has to be said, this place is so well stocked and organized. Like, everything is in its perfect spot. It's crazy how it's color coordinated by size, shape, and everything. And I'm sure that's the way it should be, but dang, it's impressive at how perfectly all of these things are placed. And it seems like with a rhyme and a reason. For me, I think I would just wander around picking up stuff for hours, but I think the fact that it's so well organized makes it really easy to come in here and try and find the things that you're looking for, even though it's packed to the gills, pun intended, with things to catch fish.
Even though they have all this stuff, I'm pretty sure these are the star of the show.
I know I say this often, but the options are endless, but I mean it now more than ever. The options are endless. There's fishing rods, there's reels, all kinds of combinations. I think for anybody like us who've never really fished before, this would be absolutely overwhelming. And that's why a place like this, where you come in, they're able to help you, guide you, and assist you, really is a valuable asset for the community, because I don't know the difference between these. You could Google it, you could look it up, but dang, you know what? A lot of that would kind of push people away from getting on the water quickly. So we really do appreciate them letting us come down so we can talk to them, ask them questions, they can kind of point us in the right direction.
I'm here with Josh. He and his wife Anna own Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself first?
Yeah, we started the tackle store about 6 years ago. It originally started with the guide service, Destination Shore Guides. That business is 10 or 11 years old now. And then we started the tackle store about 6 years ago. I was born and raised in this area. In Fort Wallen, there's never been a tackle store, so we knew there was a need for it. With having the guide service, we always struggled to always get what we needed, especially live bait. We started the tackle store, started in a smaller shop, and now we're in this 6,500 square foot building. We also have the TV show, Goin Coastal TV, on YouTube. It's also on Waypoint TV. We just started that last year. It's been great. It's been a fun experience doing the show on top of everything else. We have the passion for fishing. We love to share it. We love to help anyone and everyone we can when it comes to fishing.
That's really awesome. Dave and I have been watching the show actually, and he thinks he might be into fishing a little bit. Do you have any tips that you could share with him?
We got tips for every experience of angler, from newbies all the way to the pros. There's always tricks to learn. That's one thing about fishing. There's always a different way to do something to catch the same species. We always joke around, the day you stop learning about fishing is the day you die.
Well, we do have 2 poles that we brought in. We used them for freshwater. We're looking to maybe see if we can set them up to use them out here in the bay somehow, even just for bait. And then also get a dedicated pole reel equipment for out in the Gulf and the bay.
We'll check them out, see if they'll be compatible with anything around here, and then we can make suggestions with this, along with getting you set up with a brand new rod and reel. All right, Terry, you guys got 2 rods and reels here. One we can definitely use. You can definitely use it in the bay, maybe in the Gulf for smaller fish. This one, he said that maybe even for just bait fish. This one will set up just to catch whatever for the kids. As you can see, just kind of reeling it up, you can see the rod tip already bending. With that, it's just gonna be real flimsy. It's gonna be a little bit harder to use out here in the bay other than for like bait fish. So we can definitely set this one up for the kids catching stuff like catfish and pinfish. But when it comes to trying to target a better species like mangrove snappers or a redfish or a speckled trout, probably won't be ideal for what you guys are wanting to do. This one we can make work, and then we'll get you set up with another one.
Fancy. I like it.
What'd you find here?
So this is a Star Rod's aerial rod with a Daiwa. This one that I grabbed is the Exceller. It's a newer reel from Daiwa. It's super, super light. Let me take it off the rod. Daiwa is a great brand, but feel how light the reel is, just the reel alone.
Super light.
So,
It's like holding nothing.
yeah, you piece it out. You can buy combo rods. When you buy a combo rod, you're kind of limited on the actual rod versus picking out a reel. You can pick out whatever reel you want, and then you can pick up a rod that matches it however you like. This is a great action rod. Lower on the budget, but it's still a great rod. And then you can spend a little bit extra money on the reel and get a nice reel. You like that combo?
I do. I like it a lot.
All right, we'll get this spooled up. A lot of times, braid's more common for more avid anglers, but it's also a little bit harder to deal with casting in the wind. You can get wind knots, and you have to have certain knots or else they'll slip. For you guys just starting out, trying to figure stuff out, we'll go ahead and load this up with mono. And once you guys get more into it, more knowledge about the knots and stuff, we can always come back, put braid on it, and then you guys can go from there. All right, so here's your new setup. We'll get some tackle for it, some hooks and line and stuff. We can show you that. And then on these two, like we had talked about before, the reels were a little bit too big or a little bit too small for each other. So I got them all spooled up for you. I put the bigger reel on the bigger rod and then smaller one on the smaller reel. You can tell a little bit difference, how it's more balanced now. That'll be a lot better setup for both of them, and then the fresh line, so you guys are good to go fishing on all 3 rods now. We'll go out here and get you guys some hooks, line, show you guys some live bait you can use. The easiest way, if you guys just want to get out there, go fishing, and have the best chance of catching something, especially starting out, would be using live shrimp. Everything eats shrimp, including us. It's real tasty. So the best thing to do is we'll get you set up for using live shrimp. The easiest way for that is a Carolina rig. It's going to be a slip lead that can move up and down your line. The swivel will stop the weight from sliding down, and then you'll have a small leader with a hook. You guys said you watched the TV show Ghost a lot, so we use that a lot on that show. Most common rig to use. As you get more familiar with stuff, you can buy the hook separate than the line. You can always switch it up with how heavy of a line you use with different size hooks. But starting out, owner makes these ghost rig leaders real easy. They come 3 in a pack. They're already set up. You just pull one off, take your lead, whatever size lead you want, put it on the line, and tie this on, and you're ready to go fishing. This is probably one of the most common rigs that we sell for new anglers. So you guys have a 5-gallon bucket. To keep the live shrimp, you always have to have an aerator. You have to keep oxygen in the water for the live shrimp to stay alive. So we'll get you set up with a marine metal baby bubbler. That'll keep the oxygen going to the water. You guys will be able to fish all day long if you guys want with the live shrimp. So we got your hooks and leaders, your aerator for your live shrimp. The only thing left is some egg sinkers. In the bay, the most common is going to be 1 ounce weights. So we'll get you a handful of these.
I knew we needed a net, but something tells me this is not going to be big enough.
Yeah, hopefully we're catching bigger fish. That's great for the bait, for the shrimp and stuff, but this one's gonna be a little bit better. You won't have to reach down this far with this one. All right, we got you guys all set up within the budget, right on the money. You guys should book a charter with me before you guys go out and show you guys a few things, maybe a few places you guys can go out and try on your own.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to need that.
Good morning, first timers. We're back today. You thought we were going on a charter with Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle, but that's not today. My buddy flew in from San Diego. We're jumping on the Boston Whaler. We're gonna pick up some bait and we're gonna try out the equipment that we just got here from Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle. But don't worry, Terry will be back tomorrow when we go out on the boat with Josh Calhoun. As you remember, they got live bait, they got frozen bait. But today we're gonna be fishing the shrimp because that's what Josh recommended us to do. We're gonna get out into Poquito Bay. We're gonna try and fish some of the structures and some of the bridges. Right now, it's all about trying to figure out how to use this equipment. Like I said, my buddy came in from San Diego. He's a prolific angler on the West Coast. You'll meet him here in a second, and we'll go from there. We've made it to the dock. We got our bait, our snacks, fishing sticks, fishing reels, all the good stuff. Coffee. We're gonna become the most prolific anglers the Emerald Coast has ever seen. Let me introduce you to Joey May, all the way up from San Diego.
Hey, what's up? This is Joey May from San Diego. Visit my buddy David. Hopefully catch a nice redfish here at Shalimar Bridge. Woo! I don't know, that's a lizard fish back home, but that thing is not tasty. Look at that, dude. Mangrove snapper. Beauty.
Ow!
It's sharp, dude.
We're only about an hour into it, and Joey May's already caught 2 behemoths. Both of them were nearly the size of his hand. Couldn't keep them because not quite big enough, but I think we're on a good spot. I think we have a lot of potential. He had one that snapped the line. It was a big daddy. So feeling confident, but right now we're letting him get out here, get his feet wet, and enjoy this beautiful day out on the water.
Puffer fish.
Woo! The day's not over. We're still catching fish.
Yeah.
Woo. In the boat.
Yeah.
We finally got a keeper. We have some friendly competition today for fish. Ooh, sick. We took a break from fishing. I'm taking Joey May over to Destin, so we're right at Crab Island. It's the middle of November and it is pretty dead. There's only about a handful of boats out here, a couple of people, but it's still shining. The water's a little cold. I don't have an official Crab Island weather report for you because Terry's not here, but it's about 75 degrees. But man, if you want to come out here and chill, now's the time to go because you don't have to deal with anybody. We've had our fill of dolphins and fishing. It's time to get this boat back home, cleaned up, and ready for tomorrow. But we're not going on this boat tomorrow. We're going out on a huge fishing vessel, thanks to Josh Calhoun and Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle. And as promised, Terry will be there too. So cross your fingers, we catch something. Sadly, we didn't catch anything to eat today, but I think our luck will change tomorrow.
Sorry I missed yesterday's fishing adventure, but I'm here and it's my time to shine. I'm gonna catch a big one.
We're meeting Captain Josh Calhoun down here in Destin. He's the owner of Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle. You've already met him. He's also the star of Going Coastal, which is a multi-part, multi-season show on fishing on the Emerald Coast. But he's gonna take us out, he's gonna show us around. Now, if you wanna know where we're at right now, we're right next to Sky Bar and Edge Seafood. Two places we love and we enjoy all the time. Goin Coastal Charters has a number of different boats, and if you've watched any of their episodes, the boat we're going on is the one that you see in the first few episodes. They have a larger boat that you'll see later on in the seasons, but either one of them are significantly bigger than our Boston Whaler that you guys saw yesterday. But right now it looks like the boat's stocked, it's ready to go. It's a little cold, a little windy, but it's not gonna stop us. So we're heading out. We're gonna try not to distract the captain while he's backing up the vessel, but I'm going to ask him a couple questions about the boat, or let him tell us anything he wants to know about this boat.
Yeah, it's a 24-foot bay boat from Sea Hunt. We have Simrad electronics. We got a Rodan trolling motor up front to keep us on the spots. We got a 300 horsepower Yamaha. One of my favorite boats I've ever had. Good for what we do. Go out here and see what we can make happen today.
What kind of creature comforts do you have?
We got seats front and back. We got cup holders all the way around. We got these hold fast phone holders, so we don't have to lose our cup holders or our phones. Other than that, there's a little small porta potty inside this, the console, which makes it great for one of the reasons we like the boat with having little girls. They need to go to the bathroom. Nothing special, but somewhere to get them to go. Other than that, we got 2 live wells and everything we need to go fishing. We supply everything when we go. If you guys come out on charters with us, the only thing our customers have to bring is any food and drinks that they want.
How are you feeling? Confidence?
Oh yeah, you gotta have confidence out here. It's all about confidence.
Perfect. We'll check back with you later on.
All right, sounds good.
This may seem like a minuscule thing, but this boat has these phone holders. It's an adjustable size. We're not sponsored at all, but it's called Hold Fast Pro. They're created by a military guy out here. He started it in his house. It's growing. These things look perfect because yesterday our phones were flying all over the place. I'm definitely gonna buy some of these.
Boat's super nice. It's comfortable. Got a smooth ride today so far. Let's hope it stays that way. So this boat is a little bit deeper than ours. It's got higher gunnels. It's obviously bigger than ours. It's a lot more comfortable, a lot more space to move around. If we had a boat like this, maybe I'd go out more on it.
We're slowly working our way up to the jetties. Terry and I have never taken our boat to this pass because it gets really choppy and I'm just not quite as nautical as I should be to attempt that. But we got a professional here. Rocking, we're rolling just a little bit. Kind of regretting my choice of not having Dramamine, but that's okay. That's okay. Worst case, we chum the waters. So coming out here, he takes out all the guesswork. The baits here, the rods, the reels. He's even casted them. But what's great, he has a trolling motor up front that just keeps us right in place. So just slight variations. We don't have that on our boat. And it's such a cool convenience because we don't have to really worry about where we're going. So right now, the rods and the reels are in the holders. We're just waiting for a bite, and then we're gonna catch the big one. We were rocking and rolling just a little bit too much in the past, so we're gonna get closer to the bridge, a little calmer waters, try our hand again.
I'm coming at you with your Crab Island weather report. Today, it's 75 degrees air temperature, 75 degrees water temperature, and it's a bit windy. A little bit brisk today. Oh my gosh! Ow!
Oh, keep going.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you got it, you got it. You got it.
You got it. No one stands right up. That was fish.
Oh, there we go. That's better. It must be a whale.
Oh,
I'm gonna need some help.
keep going. You got it, you got it. Come on, you got it. Rod tip up. Breathe through your nose.
Okay, please help.
No, you got it. You got it. You got it.
Oh no.
It's all right. You can help me wrong.
He's gone.
Oh,
He's gone.
post-game interview.
Oh man, that fish was so strong. The adrenaline shaking now. I gotta get another one.
Start reeling. Start reeling. Start reeling.
She's got a chance of
Stop right
redemption.
there. Stop right there. See if he'll come back. See how it's hitting it again?
Yeah.
Just wait for that rod tip to bend over this time. Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go. Hold on. There you go. Reel.
It's her
There you
chance
go.
of
Put
redemption.
it to your left a little bit. Keep it away from the boat. There you go.
Yeah, I think he's gonna.
Got her third crack at it.
Here you go. Start reeling.
Little extra cushion for the pushing.
There you go. Take the pressure off and realize to take the pressure off. Now when you pull back, you want to stop reeling, pull back, and then reel down. Anytime you got these giant fish on, you got to use that rod. You can't just use that reel as a crank. Now when they see the boat, the fish are going to freak out a lot of times, so be ready for a big pull again.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Reel down.
No.
There you go.
Okay, help.
Oh, you got it. Hang on.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it. Come on.
We'll take it.
I can't thread.
Keep on reeling.
No, take it back. There you go.
Oh my God!
Oh.
What's that?
Whoa. Oh. Hey.
Oh my God!
Boy. Oh boy.
Thought you said you couldn't do it. All right, you know what time it is. You gotta hold it.
How's it feel?
It's light and heavy.
There you go. No way, time.
How big do we got?
31, right on the dot.
Keeper?
No, 18 to 27 inches is the keeper size in Florida, so we'll let this one go. One back. There you go.
You'll always
Nice, healthy release.
I've been fishing out here by the Destin Bridge for quite a while. So far, I'm the only one that got a fish, but we had a bunch of bites, just nothing on the hook, so we're gonna move down a little bit, see if we can find some fish somewhere else.
Give me a boat. Got Joey May with a fish on. He's fighting tooth and nail. Woo, boy!
Yes, sir. I'm stuck, buddy.
We got a keeper!
Running here.
Tell me, Joey May, how do you feel?
Dude, I am so stoked, brother. Came all the way from San Diego to get this guy. We got mission accomplished.
Terry's back on the fish again.
Stop right there. It is a little baby barracuda.
I got a barracuda? What?
Here, look, I'll hold it for you.
Yeah.
I'll get the camera. Be careful. Pretty cool if you never caught.
We're leaving the second spot, but we're gonna go hit the bridge one more time. We're looking for that elusive bohemian. Over here on the side, I caught a barracuda, Terry caught a barracuda. My buddy Joey May, he got a redfish, and it's the only keeper we have. So we're going to be eating that, but we're not done fishing yet.
Back at the bridge where it all started, where I caught my prize fish. See if I can do it again. That's not as easy as it looks, huh? Oh my word, it's a big guy.
Man, we finally got a bohemian, and it matched Terry's size. Both of them were 31 inches, but that black drum was a fighter. Got hooked, went straight down, and I started to cramp up a little bit. So now I understand what Terry was feeling. I was like, I think I lost this one. I think I'm gonna let it go, but man, got it on the boat, got to take a picture. It's a beautiful fish. Didn't stink that bad, so that's kind of nice.
Ooh, fish, right on.
But we let it go. It was in the keeper range, but we already have the one fish that we're going to eat. We didn't need another massive fish to eat. We're gonna fish a little bit more, see what we can catch. Joey May's on.
Look to your right. Go back here.
Like this.
Right. Go.
Oh, it's a full looking one.
There you go.
Hell yeah, Doug.
Initial reactions, Joey, man.
Dude, overstoked. Dude.
Look at that, perfect dive.
Captain's catch.
Oh yeah, that's fish tacos.
Size large.
We have just had an absolutely successful day on the water. We all caught fish. Terry caught clearly the largest fish of everyone. The captain, Josh Calhoun, big shout out. He caught the smallest fish of the day, but it was the tastiest one. And it's a keeper. So we're actually going to be taking 2 fish back to Brotula's. We're going to be doing a mangrove snapper and a redfish. We're going to see what different ways they'll cook them. And of course, we'll tell you what we think about them. But for right now, just stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. But I want to do a huge shout out to Going Coastal and Josh Calhoun and his wife Anna for having us out. This has been the best experience we've ever had on the water, and I guarantee you it will not be the last time. We've learned so much being out here and just understanding how to get on the water, where to look for fish, how to look for fish, and then what do you do with them after you catch them. If you want to know more about it, you got to check out their videos, Going Coastal. You can find them online on YouTube. They'll teach you everything you need to know about fishing here in the Emerald Coast, and they'll even show you the equipment that you need. We're going to leave all their information and links below in the description, but you got to check them out. They are the premier experts for all fishing needs here in the Emerald Coast. Any final reactions before we go eat?
No, we had a great day with Captain Josh. I'm stoked on everything we got today, man. It's a great day.
Any words of wisdom?
Oh no, patience paid off today. It was got lots of bites. They didn't want to commit, but we stayed patient and paid off.
And Terry, what would you say to anybody else watching out there?
Fishing, it's for everyone.
The other great part about going out with a charter is when you catch fish that you can keep, the charter captains will come out, they'll clean them, they'll scale them, and they'll prep the fish for you to eat. He's gonna take care of that, and then we're gonna take it over to the restaurant where we're gonna cook them up. We got a couple pounds of fish. We're heading up to Brotula's. Brotula's is a mainstay in the Destin area, and Captain Josh Calhoun highly recommended this location to bring our catch. And so that's what we did. We're here, and this place is awesome. We've never been here, but they have a huge bourbon selection. They have an extensive menu, and everybody we've met so far is amazingly friendly. And check out this view. This is the first time we've ever caught, so this is definitely the first time we've ever cooked our catch. Here at Brotula's, they do something a little bit different. It's $20.95 per person that's eating. Each person gets one side. You get to choose a side, and then you can add additional sides for an additional cost. Now, Terry's not really going to be partaking in the fish. She will taste it, but she's not going to count as the $29.95. So just Joey May and I are going to be those people. Other things of note here, they have a pretty large bourbon selection. They have Stag. They have a lot of other rare bourbons that you might not find all that often. There's also a huge interior sitting space, and then there's a great, nice outdoor patio overlooking the water with a lot of seats. We've seen in the summertime, in the peak seasons, this place is wall to wall and it's packed. They also hold a lot of different events here, like the Burger and Bourbon Festival, the Seafood Festival. All those go on right in the back parking lot. And so they are a cornerstone of this community in terms of food, entertainment, and events. So when you're out here, definitely come check this place out. In the meantime, we're gonna wait for our fish to be done. We're getting it 3 ways: blackened, seared, and fried. Each of them come with their own sauce, but it was recommended to get your sauce on side. That way you have a little bit more if you like the sauce. We've had so much fun fishing the last couple days. I'm so glad Terry came out for this fishing adventure.
It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I came.
I want to say a big thank you to Joey May for coming out from San Diego to help us kickstart our fishing adventures. The unsung hero here is Going Coastal and Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle. So thank you so much to Josh Calhoun and his wife Anna for having us out to the shop, teaching us what we needed to do, where we needed to go, and then having us out on their charter boat. We had so much fun. But for now, we're gonna jump into this food. You already know it's gonna be good, but if you like this video, check out this video right here where we did something else awesome for the first time. Thanks again for following along in this episode, and join us next time when we try something else new for the first time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. First timers.
High five.